Hello. Okay, so we are currently experiencing a lot of wars, and some of them is the Russia-Ukraine, which has been with us for more than 2 years now and still going. There's no sign, but we're praying that it ends soon, because a lot of souls are being lost. It's so sad. It's so bad. If you're a soldier, you understand. You get it. Now Israel is fighting Palestine. They started fight. They recently started fighting Lebanon as well, and now Iran has joined the war. You know, it makes us think about the world coming to an end. You know, a lot of preachers will quote the Bible and tell you that when you see wars coming and nation rising against nation, people fighting, rumors of wars and other things, it means the world is coming to an end. Start selling your things, start preparing for the world coming to an end, and also many things. I can tell you that of late, when you go to a lot of churches, that's the message you'll be hearing. Gentlemen, brethren, the world is coming to an end. You have to start preparing yourself well and those things. No, I'm not saying they are bad messages, yes. It is good you always get prepared, because what I believe is, death is more scarier than the world coming to an end. You see, I see that what the Bible says, if the world is coming to an end, so there will be some little space for preparation than death. Death, you don't know when it's coming. You understand? You don't know when death is coming for you before you realize you are going. And it's good we preach the message, remind ourselves of how deadly our world is, and how uncertain our life is, and how we need to prepare, and the life after death. There's judgment after death. There's heaven, there's hell. It's so real. You see, don't let anybody deceive you that those things are only fictional. No, they are real. And you are going to face them whether you believe them or not. I'm telling you for a fact. I'm not trying to play diplomacy with it, or trying to doubt some things, or trying to say things as if I don't even know, I don't even believe, or I don't even I don't even have the fact. This is a fact of life. I'm telling you, just as oxygen is a fact of life, just as carbon dioxide is a fact of life, just as friction is a fact of life, physics, chemistry, biology are facts of life. Heaven and hell are also facts of life. And we must live lives thinking about one day going to face judgment, and then choosing or being determined to live whether in heaven or in hell. As for whatever happens afterwards, I don't know. Only God can decide. So I want us to look at Matthew 24, the chapter 24, the whole of the chapter 24, but I'll emphasize on from verse 5 to verse 14. Jesus Christ was speaking to his disciples. The disciples wanted to say that, let me take the one. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple. And his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. You get it? And Jesus Christ said that, you see, these buildings you are seeing, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down here. And it happened, after Jesus was ascended. This happened. Jerusalem was destroyed. It was totally destroyed, and Jerusalem was burnt down. All the buildings, all the church, which now they are trying to rebuild, was totally collapsed and demolished, and that is it. So this happened, and the verse says, as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us what shall be the sign of thy coming Jesus had told them that he will go and come back. So they asked him, tell us what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world. You get it? And Jesus answered, verse 4, Jesus Christ answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Let no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Yes. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. This is where I want to tell. This is where I want you to pay attention to. It says that there shall be wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet come. So that's why you see, we have experienced a lot of wars. What we are experiencing now is even the least of them. It is the least of them. The world has experienced wars during the empires, during the days of the empires. The world experienced a lot of wars. The Alexander the Great Wars, the American Wars, the empires, the Mongolian empires, the building of the Turkish empires. What is the name? Yes, those wars, the building of the British empires, and a lot of wars. Then came the World War I, the World War II, and now these current happenings, the Cold War, the Vietnam War, a lot of wars, and even among our local, civil wars, tribal wars, they keep happening. They keep happening, and they are part of life. You get it? That's what Jesus is telling us, that do not be troubled. For this is not the end of the world. This doesn't bring the end of the world. Then all these shall be, they are only the beginning of sorrow. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Yes, that one is there. Christians will be afflicted. And then shall many be offended. And verse 10 says that many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. It is there. You get it? And because iniquity shall abound, love of many shall wax cold. Yes, this is what is important. Because a lot of things will be allowed to happen. People's faith will begin to grow cold. People will start losing faith in Jesus Christ because they will think that, oh, but he said he's coming. Why is he delaying? Why is he delayed that much? Even if he was walking, he would have gotten here for over thousands of years, and we are still expecting him. People have been saying that. Those blasphemous things, people have been saying them. The Bible predicted them. It said that it will come. And it will let a lot of people lose faith in the kingdom. But he that shall, the verse 12 says that, verse 13, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. The verse 14 is where I am so much particular about. It says that, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. You see, this is it. This is the only condition he gave that will bring the end, the world to an end. He says that until the gospel of Jesus Christ is taken to the world, because God is going to judge based on the gospel, based on the word, based on Jesus Christ, the belief in Jesus Christ. So if you don't, he's so just that he doesn't want you to appear before the throne and will be asked, why didn't you believe in Jesus Christ? And your answer will be, I don't know who Jesus Christ. Who is he? What did he do? What's that name? Where from he? What is it about him? Because of that, God says that the world can only come to an end when the gospel has been taken to every individual, every household, every person. And then the end will come. That is it. The only condition on which, so the world is not coming to an end until this condition is met. The condition of the gospel coming to everybody. And then shall the end come. So as we prepare for death and everything, we should know that the world can only come to an end when the gospel has gotten to everybody. So let's work hard to fulfill this condition. Thank you and thank you.